Look, one of the issues that the unions have raised, as you know so well, are safety issues. And you addressed this to some degree in this morning's letter. But I'm hoping you can speak to it because there was some data out just about two days ago that seemed to suggest, and this was data put together by, I think, some of the union advocates, that there were more, even double the number of injuries at Amazon facilities relative to their peers.
Well, look, there's a lot of ways you can spin this safety data, and some special interests, folks like you're talking about with this case, will do it for their own interests. So that data is not really accurate.
New details tonight, the deadly collapse of a downstate Amazon warehouse. OSHA found Amazon needs to improve how it protects its workers during severe weather. 6 people died. Another worker was critically injured when a tornado hit the Edwardsville warehouse in December. After investigating, OSHA found Amazon possibly lacked shelter-in-place drills and had no plan to point out a designated shelter area to workers.
You saw that fire that happened in an Amazon warehouse? Well, they wanted people to continue working there, like, straight after and everything. One person was even hospitalized from the fumes. So there's a fire. The workers are like, it's not safe to work here right now. So they stop working. And in typical Amazon fashion, they suspend 50 employees who refuse to work in a building that just had a fire in it. And they talk a lot about the employees' rights to collective action. What about just the workers' rights to be safe and not inhaling smoke? And I read that the trash compactor, the thing that caught on fire, has had problems for a while now and just wasn't fixed. Because, yeah, why would Amazon want to spend money on things like repairs to prevent fires when you got people to send to space and shit, you know? Alright, I'm going to use this comment to show you a tweet I saw retweeted by Amazon Labour Union. So the Amazon in Albany closed after a fire, as they should, but when workers at the JFK one, which is the one in Staten Island, which is unionised, they had to protest the fact that their building didn't close, and when they did, that's when heaps of them were suspended. So yeah, I just thought I'd bring this to your attention for the fact that there's obviously very different treatment for the different Amazon workplaces. The one that's unionized, they had to protest when there was a fire, and the one that isn't, they got this warning. So other than it seems like they're using the way they respond to fires as a way of union busting, but also bring your attention to the fact that they seem to have a lot of fires. That can't be normal.
How do you see the union movement that's taking place, frankly, around the country, but clearly aimed in certain places? And I'm thinking about New York, where I'm from, at Amazon.
Well, I mean, I'd say a few things. You know, first of all, of course, it's employees' choice whether or not they want to join a union. We happen to think they're better off not doing so for a couple reasons, at least. You know, first, a place like Amazon empowers employees. If they see something they can do better for customers or for themselves, they can go meet in a room, decide how to change it, and change it. That type of empowerment doesn't happen when you have unions. It's much more bureaucratic. It's much slower. Now, I also think people are better off having direct connections with their managers. You know, you think about work differently. You have relationships that are different. We get to hear from a lot of people as opposed to it all being filtered through one voice.
Guys, I'm an Amazon driver. I started my shift at 9 o'clock this morning. It is now 4 a.m. I live 30 minutes away from the station. In case you don't know, as an Amazon driver, once you finish your shift, you have to pick up after other people's shift, meaning you have to rescue them. So if someone doesn't finish their shift, that means you have to pick up after their shift. We recently just had 5 people quit in 2 weeks. Amazon basically hires these third-party companies to deliver for them, and we've been having people quitting all over the station. There's no people to pick up these routes anymore.
If you want to keep the construct that we've had for this long, you have to have competitive and compelling benefits, though, for employees. And it's why we championed the $15 minimum wage a few years ago, and we're up over $18 now. It's why we have full insurance, why 401k, 20 weeks of paid leave. And
I've been working this job since February of 2018. I've been working this job for 4.5 years. And those 4.5 years, I have not gotten one dime in a raise. I keep asking to work for dispatch. They said, no, you're good. You are a good driver. We want you in this position right here. We don't want you working up. We don't want you getting promoted. We want you right here, bro. In case you're thinking of working for Amazon as a driver, let me tell you something. In 2018, 2019, this was a fun job to work. You had plenty of help. You had enough time to make your deliveries. You had enough time to take a break and to go to the bathroom, all that. Now, bro, there is enough work for 2 or more people. You're about to pick up 600 packages on 400 stops, and that means delivering to apartment buildings, high rises, what have you. As an Amazon driver, dispatch will give you a company cell phone with Amazon Flex on it, which is basically the app we use to deliver packages. It gives us GPS and all the good things like that. And if you don't complete your route as well as other people's routes within 12 hours, the app will kick you out. You know what dispatch did to me today? They sent me every single stop that I was supposed to make on my personal cell phone. You know what else they did? They said to log out of the thing that pays me, the thing that tracks my hours and everything that I do. They said log out of that shit. And you know what else they said? They said log back in tomorrow. You know when tomorrow is? It's today. Okay? I can't log back in. I can't make money. These people are fucking fraudulent, bro. Last time I did that, I did not get paid overtime. I got paid normal time for 6 extra hours, bro. I have to go back into work in less than 5 hours and do this shit all over again. But you know what? No. I've had enough. I'm not doing this anymore, Amazon. I quit. You've abused me for too long. I'm not going to take it anymore. I'm a good worker. People want me doing this job. They don't want me promoting. They just want me in the same job doing this shit until I die. I refuse. I'm not doing that, bro. No. Amazon, pay your workers. Give us a fair wage. Give us fair hours. Do not keep abusing us like this. You will end up with no workers and no fucking company, bro. I'm tired of being forced to skip breaks and pissing into bottles just to not even make ends meet, bro. This is fucking ridiculous. I'm not doing this anymore.